Hello, you. How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of me playing on Craft On. I am out here. I wanted to wait until the day happened so that I wouldn't be fighting too many bad guys, and there were so many zombies. So many zombies. There we go. Can't talk when I'm underwater. It doesn't make any sense. 1 second. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna leave that rotten flesh. Don't need it. So I'm getting some clay at the moment because the house is mostly made out of clay, and I'm having clay shortages. I cannot wait until 1.8 where you can just you could just find a mesa and 1 second. I put this door down weird. 1 second. Come back to me, door. I put you down weird. It was my fault. All in the big. There we go. Wonderful. There we go. I can't scream underwater. I don't know what I'm doing. Stop it. So clay is definitely probably the hardest thing to get in the game at the moment, and of course they made it the coolest block in the world. So that sucks. I'm just gonna continue talking in the water. I have an Aqua Affinity 1 helmet on, so that's why. It's because I love the water. I can just talk in it. It's great. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. I thought it was a funny bit, but then it kind of got annoying when I'm spending so much time in the water. And so I need tons of clay because the whole ceiling in my house is clay, and that does not. Oh, hey, clay, hey. Hey, ooh, surface clay, look at that. This is great. And this is actually, it's funny, this is not far away from my house, even though I have spent a long time, like really far away from my house, getting clay. This was just in a direction that I just never went in. And it's on the other side of T2's place, because I think everything close to T2 has been pulled up. I don't think there's anything left. Near T2. Water currents! It's the undertow! The undertow! Talk to me! Whoa! Right? You know the undertow. Yeah, that's right. Whoa. Stop it. Whoa! It's a family of sheep. It's a family of sheep. It's okay. I'm vegetarian at the moment. I'm eating some carrots. Yeah, I cannot now. Okay, let's talk about 1.7 for just a bit. For those who have not been watching, this is the weirdest clay. Look, it's like a little diamond. Does it keep going? Please tell me. Oh, it does. What? What is this? It's magical. Look at this. It's clay with sand in the middle of it. What? It does it all the way! Diamond clay! Diamond clay! Is there clay down here? This all just sand. Oh no! I screwed it up! Come on. It's magical. I never screwed it up. No, this is all just sand. Lame. I want to leave this. Nah, who else is gonna appreciate it? No one, but me. So I guess let's pull up the. Oh, it's so cool. This is a cool place. Okay, actually I am gonna leave it because I can find clay other places. Normally what I do when I go finding clay is I jump into water. What? Oh, that's Tom's place. Let's go check out Tom's place. He has the coolest home. I don't think I've shown it to you yet. If you remember TomShar, who joined when we fought the baby zombie thing, he has decided to build like this underwater dome area, which is really, really cool. So let's check out his place, and then I think it's time to head home. That's where I agree, sheepy. Ooh, let's steal this stuff right here though. Yeah, no reason that those are missing. It wasn't me, I swear. So here's Tom's place. You can enter from a few different ways. I'm gonna enter in from this because I'm not liking swimming, and it's kind of boring whilst recording. So we're just gonna drop in from the top. It may actually hurt us. That drop looks kind of far. Ouch. Okay, so he has this really cool dome underwater. He just got grass, and he's using the grass bridge to get it over. I doubt that anyone has been here to help the grass flow. By the way, if you have extra pieces of grass, what happens every time a grass piece grows is basically every tick a grass looks and sees if there's an available spot. So if you make your lane thicker by giving it extra slots, then it will exponentially go faster, because you could see that spot would not have happened if it were not there. And so there you go. And so now this one is looking, and this one is looking, all for extra grass places it could go. So I'm gonna help Tom out just a little bit with that. But yeah, look at this. It's all looking cool. Underneath it keeps going down. It's like a biosphere of stuff. Here's a ladder. I couldn't find it. And it was a pain, I know, for him to clear out all the water and to mine all this out. This was truly ocean. There wasn't anything else down here. For a long time, he just had this pole, and it was the only source of air, so he'd have to come back for it to get air every single time. Look at that, we're moving all along. His bed, his chests. Ooh, he switched this around. On the other side of this used to be, yeah, look at that. This used to be one way to get in, is you drop in from like the chimney and then come in. But it looks like he's getting rid of it, and the only way to jump in is that was a lame jump. Is from the other side. Let's fix this place. I'm sorry, I'm making holes. Oop, that's the clay. There we go. And then now he has a really cool way to go to the Ender portal, the Nether portal, and whoop, and I think, ooh, looks like they built it out. If I hit this, there's the button. There it is. That is not. I think that might be iPod's portal. And this goes up. I showed this off last episode, but they've been working on it pretty hard. It goes right by spawn, and oh no, it doesn't. Awesome, getting out. What does this say? TomShar's duo Minecraft shops should prevent carts from crashing into each other if someone comes from each direction at the same time by putting them either side. Sid. And then this is spawn. Shush it, ghasts. No one likes. And yeah, here we are. We're back. So that was a nice little trip around. Boop. And let's go check out the house. I've worked on it just a bit. Last episode I finished I still need to figure out the roof. I need to find a schematic for a dome, and then figure out how I want to make the dome. And then I think we're going to do a fountain in the center, and the fountain will drop us down in, so we could really quickly get out of here. And then there's some expressway to get out. But you can see that we have beveled all of the edges, and we've also used all of our red clay. So the edges kind of go in just a bit. I wanted to avoid just a sheer like cut diagonally, so that's why there's like this little extra, and then it kind of goes down there. I was hoping it would look a little bit more like crown molding instead of just making it look less boxy. Not sure if I accomplished that, but I feel like it's looking pretty good. So let's take our clay I'm the clay man. Oh, whoa. How did we miss a piece? That's weird. No biggie. And I guess, is there any other clay around? Blue's could do, and you can too. Am I the only one who watched Blue's Clues as an adult? I think so. Okay, and throw this into the automatic furnace maker. Drop, drop, drop. And there goes. This is making some clay. And look, we already got some stuff in here. How did that happen? Stone bricks can't be furnaced. That's a lie. I think that we were... Nope. I always get these things wrong. One block, one stone brick block, really? That's annoying. But anyway, I think this is going to look really great. Then we're going to do something with the walls. Still not sure what to do with the walls. And then we have to actually like start parceling this out to stuff. My original idea was this was just this grand entrance, and then we'd go down one level, and then it would be like a home with hallways and stuff. Which might be still a great idea, but it's gonna take so much work. So much work, and I don't know if I want to do the work. I mean, maybe I can. I mean, I guess this wasn't that big of a deal. I won't have to deal with this really big height limit. We could keep this just about the same height. Basically, it's as far as you can reach, so you could jump and place a block, but you just take your pick and go, you know, a whole bunch of that until you can't reach anymore. That's basically the idea behind that. So while we're doing this, what do I want to do? I think I want to go fix the desert. I've been, I don't remember where anything is in any of my chests. There we go. Bam, 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 and bam, and just in case. So let's go fix the desert. One of the reasons that I started the big sand mine operation was because I've been using the desert and I've been blowing holes into it with creepers, and it's just annoying to me, and so I kind of wanted to prettify stuff. Prettify! And that's what we're gonna do now. While I'm doing that, I have had the awesome opportunity to play Dwarves versus Zombies, and while I mean opportunity, I mean anyone can get this opportunity. It's not just hotshots that think they're hotshots like me that really aren't really hotshots. I'm just saying hotshot a lot. But you can go to brucesgym.com and that's both the URL and the IP address. You have to be on Minecraft 5.2 because Mojang kind of deprecated the resource pack thing in 1.6. It made it a little bit weird, so you couldn't automatically download them. What was I doing? I was going to the... I wasn't going here. I was going to the desert. Man, I'm crazy. I'm cuckoo crazy. So it has to be on 1.5.2, which is kind of a stinker. But... Ooh, no! Okay, well, that's why we brought the sand. This is exactly why we brought the sand, was to fix this issue that keeps happening. I keep blowing crap up. In fact, that might be dirt. Do I have any dirt? I have 2 pieces of dirt. This is not... What? Oh, that was me stepping. I thought that was someone else stepping. Why are you stepping so loud? So, brucesgym.com is super awesome, and I got to play with Rob, or Old Man Wilkers, the creator of it, and it was so fun, and I just wanted to tell everyone, go check it out. It has a lot of new mechanics in-game that I should not do this at night. In fact, I am not going to do this at night. It's still midnight, so... let's get out of here. Or noon night, I like to call it. It's the middle of the night. What? You are crazy. And you don't belong there. Yeah. Ding. And whoop. There we go. So, sleep, sleep. There we go. I thought it was going to be all like, you cannot sleep with monsters nearby. So what? I have a whole house. Shut up, game. Whoa! Oh god, whoa, hello, Mr. Man. Okay, I'm killing you. I'm killing you. Okay. Well, I think everything's fine. I think he's gone. He decided he couldn't fight me anymore. So, with Dwarves vs. Zombies, it's a way different game type. I mean, it's still Minecraft, but there's tons of stuff that's way different. Like, instead of, like, crafting the arrows, you click your bow on the ground, and that crafts it for you, and, like, there's this goop that you make torches with that have, like, passive abilities, and, like, all sorts of stuff. It's really, really, really cool. In fact, I did an OMG craft on it, but unfortunately, I still had only played for, like, 3 days at that point, and there was really big things that I totally screwed up on and didn't get right, and I feel really bad. In fact, what I still need to do and what I want to do is go through in every mistake that I made, which I kind of learned now, annotate it on the YouTube video, because yeah, I screwed up some big time things. Like, oh yeah, you just put cobble and then you get armor. And no, cobble is for the cakes. The cakes! So anyway, that's been fixed. Hey, why are you just hanging out here? You want to give me a hug? Oh, thanks. It's really appreciate it. Sometimes I feel down. Anyway, I would suggest heading on over. I had a lot of fun streaming with Rob. And just talking with him. He's just such a cool guy, and he really understands what he's talking about, and he's just really, really cool. So that happened, and I suggest that everyone go and play Dwarves vs. Zombies. Dwarves vs. Zombies! Now, next, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Steam box. If you haven't heard, Steam, or Valve, the company behind the product Steam, I guess I can explain what each of these things are. Some people may not know, because I was trying to explain this to a friend, and he did not get what I was talking about. So Steam does video games, online video games. So it's online. Think of it like iTunes, but for video games. Except even better, because well, I was thinking of iTunes Music, not the iTunes App Store, because iTunes Music, it used to be, and before they did like iTunes Match and stuff, that you couldn't like re-download your music. Like you download it once and it'd be like, oh, you lost it? Oh well, you basically just, whoa, how did I do that? You basically just lost the CD because you lost the music file. Sorry, you can't download it again. It costs you money. Anyway, really, really cool stuff. You can download, like, let's say you buy, you know, Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed may be a bad idea, or bad choice, because now, this whole thing was so good that EA was like, there's no way that we're just gonna let Valve do all this stuff. Anyway, they are the people who pretty much legitimized PC gaming, for the last, I don't know, 7 years. God, I needed more sand. I didn't think I needed more sand. I need more sand. I still need to fill up all those holes, these holes. Each one of these is a creeper explosion, by the way. There's a big one over here. Wow, I need lots of sand. This is one. This is one. Okay, well, that's good to know that I needed, like, at least 15 stacks just to fix my poor desert here. Here's another one that I just missed. More and more. Wow, yeah. And this could actually be covered with sand. You can see that the grass is a different color. It's because this was my original sand quarry. I was like, I'll just pull from here. No big deal. And it's like right outside the house. So I could fill all that in with sand and do myself a favor. So anyway, Steam, the company that most PC gamers know and love, has decided to come out with a Steam box, a console of sorts. It's interesting to see what they're going to do with this, because they are not doing the status quo of release a box and just all the games that you thought that you own are now on the Steam box, which is true, but they're going about it a really, really, really cool way. So first, on the first day of announcements, they announced Steam OS, which was an operating system that this will be running on, which is an interesting way to do it, because this tells everyone that if they're marketing an OS, it means that probably someone else can install it on their box, and that's what they're talking about. Is it's a Linux-based operating system that you could either install on your own hardware, or another OEM manufacturer could install it as well, which is super exciting. It's kind of like the Android for gaming, in that Android has this operating system, but they don't make hardware. Now, they are doing Steam is doing a beta hardware program, and it's so funny. There's like, by a lot of the tech press, it was like, it's like Ready Player One with how difficult it is to get the hardware. You have to join a quest and blah blah blah. It's like, it's a quest that's like, do you have a Steam account? It's like anyone who's been using Steam is gonna answer yes, and then it's like, have you added friends on Steam? And once again, anyone who's ever played on Steam the answer's yes. And then it's like, go ahead and load up a thing with big picture mode, which is the controller thing. And that makes sense because this is a thing for controllers. And so if they want to make sure that you have either a controller or understand big picture mode, and he's like, done, did it. And it's just it's so freaking easy. So I suggest anyone head on over to open up Steam, basically, and I think it's at the big top of the thing. I think only 300 beta devices are going out, which would be a super bummer that only 300 people, because I bet that there's at least 10,000 people already, and I bet that would raise to 30,000 people that really want to join this program, like stat. So that was the first day. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Started talking about the box before I talk about operating system. And this is also really interesting because like Acer could come up with their own Steam box, and this will drive down prices in the market, just like tablets are. Like, you can buy a fully usable computer that happens to be a tablet for like $300, and everything is great about it. So anyway, that's really, really exciting that what has happened to tablets could happen to PC hardware and consoles. Like, think about that. Like Xbox is sitting there with a $300 console, and then there's the $99 consoles that are coming out from Steam. And if you have been a Steam customer, all your games are already on Steam. Like, for me, I have a full library of games that if I bought a Steam box, I wouldn't have to buy any games for it because I already own some. And I could, of course, buy more games. But, geez. Anyway, so that was the next announcement, was that, yes, there will be a Steam box. Here's a way to get it. Get in the beta program, and they're gonna choose who they want for the beta program. So that's not a guarantee. And just awesome sauce, right? Like, everyone's just super happy. The next day, they have announced a new controller, and this is where it gets weird, and I don't know if I like it. The controller has first, if you look at a photo of the controller, and unfortunately I don't have one here with me, in Minecraft. If you look at a photo of it, it has these touch pads where normal joysticks normally are. If you've seen Xbox, joysticks, it has little, like, the touchpad that you'd have like on a laptop, where the thumb pads should go. And they say that this offers a higher fidelity than normal sticks, which I don't know, because with a physical, I mean, and I want you to imagine what this looks like. It's an indent where your finger would go, where it detects the finger, just like a Lenovo HP Pavilion laptop, and I really don't know know if I like that, because I want a physical thing that I can move and know where it is. But if you have, this is the problem with iPad gaming, is you don't know exactly where your thumb is in relation to the edge of the sensor data, and so you could just go straight off the thing. They claim that it is more efficient and more accurate. So I trust Valve in in determining that. So we shall see what happens in the future with that, because I'm super interested in trying to decide if that type of controller is right for me. But the whole idea of Steam deciding, yeah, well, we have this great platform, now it is time to open this up and allow other people to make hardware and other people to try to disrupt the game market, just like we did with Steam, and allowing people to buy video games online in an awesome way. So cool stuff happening with Steam and Valve, with the OS, the box, and the controller. So excited for the future of gaming. And now I just hope that Minecraft happens to be on Steam, because it'd just kind of be cool. I mean, you can always add it. You can always add third-party stuff, but it'd be nice just to be in Steam. God, it's so stupid. It like takes a few seconds to just click Minecraft, but I'm already in Steam so much. And I don't want to add it every single time on. I have like 2 profiles just on this computer, and then a Mac that I'm running on, and then work stuff. I just log in and have it happen. It would be awesome. But anyway, no, but yeah, the moment that I said that, I realized how stupid it was. So disregard everything that I just said. Okay, so with all that said, I want to talk about my ads on this channel. If you watch This Week in YouTube, which is my YouTube show on Twitch, you may have known that I mentioned that I'm turning off all advertisements on my videos. And of course my co-host thought that that was stupid, and I kind of agree with him, but then obviously I don't, because I turned off all my ads. Now, so hopefully, I don't. Okay, let's talk about inception of this idea. Basically, I was thinking about how users interact with videos, and I don't think anyone likes the type of ads that YouTube puts on videos. The pre-roll stuff, the layover stuff, the fact that it's stupid, like MMO, a chick with wearing almost nothing who's animated talking about MMO universe, which is some really stupid and cheap, like Flash-based MMO that no one cares about, sort of tactics on ads. And I hate it. I just really dislike it, to the point that I don't want that crap next to the content that I make. And I started thinking, well, there's only one thing I can do, is just turn it off. And also, at the moment, I'll be completely honest, I'm not making I'm not making any cash from YouTube. And so I didn't want to start to become reliant on the ads to feel like, and then later feel like I just didn't like the experience that I was giving people watching my videos. I didn't like the actual ads themselves, because I don't get to choose. I don't get to say, yeah, don't put MMO. Actually, you know what? I might have a little bit of choice. I may be speaking out of turn. I may have a tiny bit of choice. I think, but I think it's like on a really manual basis. Like I couldn't say I don't want ads that objectify women, or I don't want ads that that sell people on pay-to-play games. Like I couldn't do a huge swath of companies. Nope. God darn it! I just fixed all that. I couldn't do that sort of stuff. That sort of what's the word? Value-based demographic of ad, which I don't like. And anyway, so there's all that. I thought about how the thing is that everyone needs to make money in life, and if someone is, and this is something I used to say back in 07, and maybe the sentiment is the same. When I said it back in 07, people kind of were angry that I would even postulate this idea, like the idea that people who are entertaining should get paid for being entertaining, because they need to make a living too. And I hope that everyone kind of agrees with that. I mean, you see how much entertainment the Minecraft community brings to everyone, and how fun it is, and in my opinion, who can argue that they should not be able to make a great living, because they entertain millions upon millions of people, right? Maybe not. Maybe you don't agree with me with that. But that's what I think. Ah, get out of here! So I agree that people who do entertaining stuff should get paid, but I disagree with the way that YouTube has decided ads happen. And what I think a lot of people don't realize is that they have a choice. If you create something on your channel, you can choose not to do their ads and try to find your own. It is way more work. In fact, that's what most of the YouTube networks are based upon, is finding their own ads, because they can sell them at higher rates because they know the content that it's going against. Because most ad companies don't know what their ads will be placed next to, because YouTube only sells demographics. They will not sell channels. So you can't say, man, I really like Good, I want to be an ad next to Good. They only say, do you want 13 to 18-year-old males, you know, who have an income of $25,000 and more? Like, that's all that YouTube will allow. This guy has thorns like crazy. Get out of here. We've called the zombies. Whoa, we've called more zombies. Get out of here. So anyway, I started thinking, yes, it is way more work to look at YouTube as the only, like, and that's the other thing, is you can make money off of YouTube if you decide, if you pull the trigger and decide, ads, I can't do ads, because I hate the experience. Everyone hates the experience of ads. You can do something that is way more valuable once you break out of that, and you're actually thinking on how to make money and how to create a great experience for everyone. Like, once you've made that step, that's a huge step that I feel no one is thinking about. No one is thinking about how viewers watch their videos and hate ads. Everyone agrees that, but no one's thought that, you know what, I'm turning them off. Like, it's so bad that I'm turning them off. And once you start to think about how you can monetize without ads, you come up with these great propositions, like selling merchandise. I love people and I love buying their merchandise, and it is so much nicer for the person that I like to watch coming in on the end of the video that says, if you'd like to buy a t-shirt, I have a store at my website. Done. Way better than a 15-minute ad or a 15-second ad. Because I am already watching the person, and I agree. Anyway, so once you break away, you're getting it. I'm starting to get ranty and anyway, I'm getting all excited about it. But if you think about it that way, like, you could give your viewers and yourself a huge proposition that everyone has added value because they don't have to sit through stupid ads. You don't have crap on the side of your videos, and if you start to get creative with what you can do on your own, you don't even need to sell. You don't even need to go and talk to, you know, Nike and try to get ad placement for shoes. You can do the stuff that you normally do, but now it's from people who enjoy. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about with all this. Ooh, are we done? Looks like we're done. Yeah, we are done. We got some hardened clay. I'll do that later. But perfect. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this episode. I would love to know if you agree or disagree with me, especially on the ad stuff. If you have any thoughts on the Valve Steambox thing. And if you've played Dwarves vs. Zombies, because that's a really cool game. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This has been really fun, and I hope that I'm not causing too much controversy. I hope that you see where I'm coming from with the advertisement stuff, because I feel like people who risk a lot to sit here and make videos, you know, not risk a lot. That's actually the wrong. That spend a lot of time, basically. That spend time and their own cash. You know, recording software isn't cheap. But anyway, thank you for watching, and let me know what you think. If you disagree, it'd be great to hear from you. Awesome. See you guys on another episode. Of course, you can always subscribe if you want to catch future episodes. You can follow me on Twitter, I guess. Twitter.com/OMGchad. And that's it. Peace out. Bye-bye.